We started in 1980, I believe, putting lanes in together. It's now grown into 2,000 acres. We're home to about 170 brood mares here. Typically we have 125 or 30 foals every year. We have about 15, 16 stallions most of the time. The farm's divided up obviously between stallions, brood mares, and foals and yearlings. And we have each barn sort of has its own pasture around it. So we have about 250 acres around each one of the barns that we have here. We're fortunate because we have such a great ratio of horse to pasture. So we really are fortunate in that sense that we can rotate pasture and maintain pasture with weed control and fertilize and actually move the horses off of it and rest it. That's been one of the biggest advantages that we have over most farms here in Kentucky, is just the size of it and the great ratio between horses and pasture. Most of our fields are 30 to 50 acres in size. We laid the fences out so the fields sort of follow the contour of the land, as do the roads. So as you drive through the farm, it gives it a bit of a park feel to it. Most of the fields are mainly bluegrass. We try to maintain a mixture of bluegrass and orchard grass. And there's no irrigation here, unfortunately, but we're very fortunate because we have two separate growing seasons, one in the spring and one in the fall. So we have the opportunity to sow grass both spring and fall, and we actually do so about half the farm every year. You know, so grass gets damaged by drought and hot weather, and so you have to replace it, constantly replace it. We also do a lot of weed control to make sure there's no weeds growing in the pasture.